Hello, Professor. Thank you for the self-reflection questions that I'm able to take this as an opportunity to share with you how it has been going for me this past few weeks. And thank you for being open enough to ask us these questions. And I think it's definitely will be really helpful. Um, and so for me, taking this course, I actually am enjoying the content being posted every week. I guess growing up in a very pretty much safe environment, a lot of privilege given to me through a very loving environment of family or community that's surrounding me. I do have certain ignorance toward my brothers and sisters out there going through a lot of traumas, going through a lot of afflictions caused by hate and discriminations. And so for me, the only thing that is a big challenge for me right now is being able to keep up with the written assignment. What I mean is that I hope that you have not been bothered too much by my emails in the past weeks. I myself honestly have to share that I am bombarded with a lot of roles and responsibility at this moment. Being a sister, I know it's a way of life, but I have to share that it's almost like a full-time responsibility to my spiritual life, beside all other responsibilities I need to keep up with in my job out there with the people and in this class towards you and my classmates. And so for me, what's really hard is to find enough time to study and being able to make posts or respond to the assignment more thoroughly and more punctually. For example, the past assignment last week was the video on my identity, like what's my ideology on race and racism, or I mean race and ethnicity and culture. I worked really hard on it, honestly, and I have to squeeze every little time that I have to complete it. But it just whatever happened. I still think it didn't work out, with my technology. And unfortunately, I have to accept the 0 for that assignment. And with this week assignment, it became hard when I know that you require us to make only one reply or one post per day. I understand very well of your intention trying to create that encouragement for us to engage in our peers conversation. And I agree with that. I think there's nothing wrong with it, but I just like I shared in the email I sent you, I don't really have enough days to respond to my classmate. The only problem that I have is not having enough time according to the requirement. But I can definitely be assured to you that whatever I post is filled with quality because I put my mind, my heart, my love for education in all my responses. And so I just wonder if you may allow a certain flexible submission on the discussion posts. And so that's pretty much the one aspect that I find it very challenging in this course. It's not about the content of the class. The content is very, very good. It's just more of how can I work as a full-time teacher and now, balancing out and give myself enough time to put into the study with greater quality. And any work with quality always require time and some deep thought reflection. So I just don't want to just turn in any kind of, last minute and half-hearted responses. And so, so far this past week, I try to study as much as I can at night with very certain time limit, and then I try to wake up early at 4:30 to do all that I could, up to 5:15, where I have to go down to the chapel to pray. And since 5:15, my schedule start rolling, and there's no gap time in between for me to really go back to where I started in the morning, and slowly continue on with my study. And I have to be creative in my time management, in my schedule, to find a little spots here and there, even in my driving, to really have that time listening to the videos, to the talks that you posted. Another strategy that I find very helpful is that I notice I have been using a lot of critical thinking skills that was developed through my college years, and it's really helpful that I start putting on the hat of a critical thinker. How do I make sense of what's going on with, verifying with a lot of information is being offered through the lecture, through the videos, through the talks, and how does that validate itself in, my judgment, in my daily experience. I would say I try to listen to the talks as much as I can, and I do take notes on the side. So if any important information kind of pops out, I take note down, and then it's helped me to have my information processing going. I also do some more research online, especially with a lot of scholars writing regarding race and racism and any particular challenges that our society is facing. That's pretty much all the strategies that I have on my personal level and academic level. I do not have any particular questions wanting to ask, but besides really requesting or making a request, if you can allow us to have more than one post per day. I know I repeat myself a lot, but that's something that kind of pinched me in the heart because of my situation. I really want to be able to invest more time to articulate and develop my thoughts better in this course. Definitely that goes a lot with the time that I can invest into my studying and reviewing the materials, and just the time that I need to do my homework. And I believe being able to submit everything on time with sufficient amount of quality is something that I want to keep up with, and I want to do better with as this course goes on. I hope this video can, portray enough to you of my thoughts, my experience in your course. And Professor, I really enjoyed this class, and I hope that this will bring so much fruit in my life as a future teacher and as as a member of the society. So I thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for all that you do, and may God bless you.